Oh, I'm excited for today. Today, I get to show you how to do a forward figure eight with the nunchucks. Hello and welcome back to the Martial Arts Edge. If you don't know who I am, my name is Coach Larry.
Oh, a fellow chucker, eh?
And this channel is all about helping you get the edge in life through martial arts. We go over martial arts tutorial videos, workouts, and we even sprinkle in a little bit of a product review every so often to help you in your martial arts journey. So if you want to jump on board, hit that subscribe button, ding that bell. And if you find value in this video, give it a thumbs up. If you don't, give it a thumbs down. And let me know in the comments. I am here to serve you. And like I said, we're going to be working on a forward figure eight. Now, if you haven't gone back and learned the basic forward and backward spin, as well as the over-under transfer, I highly recommend that you go back and you watch those videos. I'll put a link bing, up there, and I'll throw it down in the description as well. Make sure you check them out. Now, a forward figure eight is actually a pretty easy technique. And if you stick around to the end, I'm going to teach you a forward figure eight with a twist. You don't want to miss it because it's actually how I do my figure eights. So stick around to the end and I'll show you. So you're going to start off by holding the nunchucks in a pretty high grip, not like a super high, but kind of medium to high grip. And what I want you to do is I want you to do a nice forward spin with it. When you do a forward figure eight, your goal is to make a circle on this side and then come around and circle on this side. Circle, circle. So we are literally going to be drawing a figure eight in the air. Now, to slow it down, I am going to actually move my hand a lot. If you notice, when I move my arm, when there's lots of movement, it slows down the nunchucks. But when I want to speed it up, I make that movement a lot smaller. And when I do that, you'll notice I get a nice, good spin just like this. Now, when spinning a forward figure eight or anytime you're spinning a nunchuck, I highly recommend that you keep this hand up. Because if I'm spinning the nunchucks and I mess up or it comes across here and it hits or whatever, this is actually protecting my body and protecting my face, which you won't believe how many times if you're practicing, you're learning something new, that this will just jump up and bite you. So you just got to be careful, okay? Save yourself some bloody noses and some black eyes and some, missing teeth, and just keep this hand up here for protection. Now, like I said, you really want to practice nice, fluent movements. If you notice, it's all in my wrists. I'm just doing this, okay? It's all in my wrist. The more you just move your wrist, the easier this will go. If I'm really using my arms, I'm working a lot harder than I need to. I just need to create this tension just like this. Now, how you start and stop a forward figure eight is really important. This is why I really want you to understand how to do our forward spins and how to do your backward spins and how to stop those. Super important pieces that you have to have. What I'll typically do is I'll start in the up position here, and then I'll swing it down, forward spin, and then I'll start painting my forward figure eight. I say painting because it's like you're painting, right? As I spin, I'm just spinning it back and forth, just like this. Now, how do I stop it? I'm going to take this, I'm going to go underneath my arm, right? It's hard for me to do this in slow motion. I'll try to slow it down, just like this. And then as it comes down, I go underneath my arm, and then I'll go back up. So it's a really easy spin, and then hit, back up. And then again, you can transfer, and then do the same thing with this side. Spin, hit, come back up. Very easy. So I want you to work on forward figure eight, underneath the arm, back spin, okay? Forward figure eight, underneath the arm, back spin. Forward figure eight, underneath the arm, backspin. The more you can practice that, the more fluent this spin will be. Hey, if you're getting value out of this video, I would really appreciate it if you smash that like button. I hope you're getting this technique because, man, it is fun and it really kind of ties together all the really basic moves in a nice little flair. But like I said, don't go anywhere because I'm gonna teach you how to put a twist in it. All right, now as I promised, I'm gonna teach you how to make this a little bit different. So when you're spinning like this, you'll notice when you're watching me every now and then, I'll drop it down, I'll kind of do this little added rotation. I do that because this is actually how I do my forward figure eights. Now, it's not exactly a figure eight anymore. I'm actually adding in a half rotation. I'm going to teach you how to do this. Now, I've heard this called lots of things. I've heard this called a forward figure eight twist. I've heard it called a forward figure eight half. I've also heard it called a butterfly spin, which I don't necessarily agree with that because a butterfly spin is when I'm actually doing a butterfly roll with the nunchuck. Don't worry, I'll teach you that too. So what I want you to do is I want you to get into a nice figure eight, and how I do this is on my right side, whatever side the nunchuck is on, before I cross my body, I drop it down. And then I'll bring it across my body. Back, down, and around. Back, down, and around. Back, down, and around. Just nice and easy. So I'm coming across my body, not with my thumb, but almost with my pinky. I'm aiming with my pinky. So as I come across, I'm doing it like this. Just like this. A nice, easy spin. Now, what's cool about this is that it's really fun and you can get really fast with it. It's a nice, fun spin. It gets a little bit extra flair. Awesome if I'm trying to turn or want to create a nice side-side motion. Underneath the leg, all that fun stuff. All right, so a funny little side note. Did you see how my face got bright and then dark? People keep parking right here in front of my parking spot, and they're watching me play with nunchucks, but as they're doing it, they're keeping their bright lights on. So I'm sorry if the lighting is a little off today, people. All right, so there you have it. That is a forward figure eight and a forward figure eight with a twist. The more you practice these, the better you get. I know, broken record, I get it, but it's true. So practice often, practice smart. And I tell you, you're gonna get this no problem, and then you'll start adding these into your nunchuck spins. Boom, pronto. And I guarantee you, you'll feel good once you start doing it. You'll be like, oh, I feel good with this. Keep practicing. I know you're gonna get it. I know you're gonna do great. And hey, I probably should have covered this before, but if you need a pair of nunchucks.
Whoa! And I thought insurance salesmen were pushy.
Because you can't just go to the grocery store and buy a pair of nunchucks. I mean, that would be awesome, but you can't. So if you need a good pair of nunchucks to practice with, or you want a nice graphite pair or a nice wooden pair, check out the link below. There is a store that's gonna have martial arts weapons in it, and I'm gonna have curated, as in weapons that I've tested and I've used and I approve, in that just for you. If you have questions on which ones to get, let me know and I will help you out. So there you go. So remember, anytime you're practicing, safety is the #1 priority. Always make sure you're practicing safe. Don't be practicing around anything breakable. Make sure you're doing your part. Put in the mat work, and I guarantee you, you will get better. So I hope you practice, get better, and I'll see you in my next video.